it in the media 3 days back. Immediately after hearing it to that, it really hurted our sentiment. Before this also 14 days back they had asked for a permission to do a puja in Masjid-e-Ala. But on being on a pressure committee, we have an organization which is called a Tehreek-e-Khudadar. We have an act and registered with protecting of monuments of Tipu Sultan. We had already submitted a letter to Archaeological Survey of India. Our people, Bahujan Sabha leader, had met the archaeological officer. We had directed the administration of DC to have a kindly control on this, because this comes under Asare Khatima, that is ASI, that is Central Archaeological. So इसके तहत the police has been very alert on this. They have been ordered for 144 section. And kind of a discrimination should happen. जब भी ये लोग दावा कर रहे हैं कि हम ज़माने में पूर्णिया पंडित इनके प्राइम मिनिस्टर थे, वो सारी मस्जिद को देख रेख और कंस्ट्रक्शन हुआ गया था 2 साल के दौर में 1787 में, जिसकी वजह से सेकेंड एंग्लो मैसूर वॉर में टीपू सुल्तान वॉज बिजी एंड थर्ड एंग्लो मैसूर वॉर में पूर्णिया पंडित ने उस ज़माने में हिंदू इस्लामिक कल्चर के हिसाब से उस मस्जिद को बनाई थी। मस्जिद के अंदर ऐसी कोई चीज़ नहीं दिखाती। कुछ पिलरों पर, जहाँ पे वेलेस्ली ब्रिज पे भी यही पिलर दिखाई देते हैं। आप क्या दावा ठोकेंगे कि वेलेस्ली ब्रिज ऑल्सो
large number of pro-Hindu activists have large number of pro-Hindu activists are protesting in front of Srirangapatna entry arch. You can see here they are not allowed to cross this particular jurisdiction. They suddenly started to gather in large number and protesting in support of Hanuman temple and against Jamia Masjid. You can see they came in trucks, cars and bikes, and they're trying to enter the Srirangapatna where 144 section has been imposed. You can see here the police have completely barricaded the area. They are not allowing the protesters to cross this particular entry point of Srirangapatna. There were close to 20 to 30 people initially. Now all of a sudden large number of people joined the protest. They came in a number of cars, two-wheelers and trucks, and protesting against Jamia Masjid. They are also trying to enter Srirangapatna, but the police are stopping them. They're not allowing the vehicle to pass through. You can see these are the vehicles of pro-Hindu activists who try to get out the area. Since 141st section has been imposed, they are not been allowed to enter the Srirangapatna city, but still they are trying to cross this barricade and enter Srirangapatna and protest against Jamia Masjid. Remember, they have called for a huge protest today, where there were supposed to be large number of people who were supposed to join in this particular protest since 144th section was imposed, and there was a restriction on any kind of protest or public rally. There were very less number of people who had joined from morning, and suddenly there were large number of people who came here and protesting against Jamia Masjid. Their only accusation is that when Tipu Sultan was the ruler of Mysore, he had demolished Hanuman temple and constructed Jamia Masjid over that. And even they had requested Deputy Commissioner of Mandir, Ashwati, to go ahead and consider a videography survey like something which has happened in Gyanvapi. And they had also sent across the request to Archaeological Survey of India to consider. So far they have not got any kind of reply, but these Hindu activists are demanding justice, claiming that that particular Jamia Masjid was an Hanuman temple and it should be handed over to Hindus, and they are also threatening to offer puja inside Jamia Masjid today. And you can see there was heavy security deployment which was being deployed across Srirangapatna, where they did not allow any kind of public rally, protest or huge gathering in and around Srirangapatna. There is 144 section has been imposed, and this is the entry point of Srirangapatna, where there was a heavy security deployment. They did not allow people to enter this particular area, but still they could manage and come here, and they are asking police to allow them to go towards Jamia Masjid. And continue their protest. You can see initially there were only 20 to 30 people. Now all of a sudden they gathered in large number and protesting against Jamia Masjid, and they say that they'll continue to protest unless they get justice. Back to studio.